He acts like he's happy all the time, but it's quite obvious he's miserable and pretending. Sick of him. Simon the Bordejo here. Thank you very much for joining me as always. And that's right, it's time to react to some crazy people because I saw one comment and it set me off with laughter. I was like, I want to do one of these videos. Now, when we have done these videos in the past, very nice people say to me, Simon, don't listen to this stuff. You just ignore it. You shouldn't let it get to you. I promise you, from deep down in my tootsie toes, it does not get to me at all. I find it very amusing. I find it very humorous. And I think the best way to deal with the craziness of the internet is to point and laugh at it because they're essentially pointing and laughing at me. So we're just bringing balance to the force. So yes, sit down, prepare yourself, and let's react to some crazy comments. And we'll start with the one that inspired me to do this video in the first place. It comes from Sean Gomez. And of course, we do the comments voice for extra emphasis. And he says, once again, your bias is showing worse than you are lack of hair. That's right. He put apostrophe RE, which means you are lack of hair, but actually when you take it as that sentence, he would be accurate, as you can see. Just admit you've been paid off and have no integrity whatsoever. I can't wait for the day you're exposed for the corrupt a-hole you are. Now, I appreciate Sean because he called me an a-hole. He's buying into the brand. He's buying into the merchandise. He's buying into the marketing, the licensing. So thank you very much for that, Sean. And let's just go through it bit by bit so we can address it as needed. So once again, your bias is showing worse than your lack of hair. We've established the bald comment is fine, but this whole bias thing is absolutely ridiculous. There's no bias. I'm biased towards wrestling. Wrestling is the most important of the non-important things. I don't care. I like AEW, I like WWE, I like New Japan, Impact, whatever it may be. I don't have time to have bias. And then people go,
oh, well, you're biased towards certain wrestlers that you like?
Yes, because I like them. It's called being a fan. It would be the same whoever in any walk of life. That's how brains work. Anyway, we go on. Just admit you've been paid off and have no integrity whatsoever. I have no integrity whatsoever. That I will admit. I've done so many dumb stuff on YouTube that any integrity that I may have once had, I have flushed down the toilet. But just admit you've been paid off. Mother Hubbard, I would love to have been paid off. In fact, look, I'm going to do it right now. If you run a wrestling promotion and you want me to do a video and be super positive and you want to pay me a lot of money, I'll take it. And I'll tell you all as well. I wouldn't care. I'd start the video and go, oh, by the way, this was paid off by so-and-so, so you should take that with a pinch of salt. I've just moved, Mother Hubbards. I need as much money as I can get. And then I can't wait for the day you're exposed for the corrupt a-hole that you are. Well, I don't think I'm corrupt. There's not that much corrupt about me, and he can't wait for the day. He sat there right now going, oh man, maybe today, it's Friday, maybe today is the day that I get exposed. Look, nobody wants to see me exposed. That was me now naked. And we move on to Adam Clark, who is equally as angry, and he doesn't care about grammar or punctuation. Not one apostrophe in any of this. Who needs it? But he says, I can't stand this guy. He acts like he's happy all the time, but it's quite obvious he's miserable and pretending. Sick of him. Sick of him. So he sees me on YouTube, just throws up everywhere. Right, we'll do it again. I can't stand this guy. It's not a problem, Adam. It's really not. The fact that I'm on YouTube and have somewhat of a tiny platform, or at least I'm in a public space. That's what YouTube is. You're allowed to have whatever opinion you want of me. If you like me, great. If you don't like me, great. If you're somewhat indifferent, that's probably the worst one. I would rather you went to either end of the spectrum, but it doesn't bother me. For as many people that will say nice things, you have to expect there's people that's going to say horrible things. And as we already touched on, I think it's a privileged position that I get to be here in the first place. So you don't stand me, awesome. Don't worry about it. My mother hates me too. She doesn't. He acts like he's happy all the time, but it's quite obvious he's miserable and pretending. Well, I mean, you are onto something there. I'm not acting like I'm happy all the time, but when I am on camera, I'm never going to come on and go, oh man, I'm really miserable right now, because I don't think anybody wants to watch that. Let's face it, there's enough of that on the internet as it is. But I'm a human, once again, so sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm sad. I'm never pretending. I mean, again, I will try and what's the word I'm looking for, but get into a positive frame of mind before I do a video, because again, I think one of the things I hope people like about my content is that it does have a good energy, it does have a good vibe. So much like, if you work in customer services, sometimes you're going to go to work, you don't want to talk to these idiots, these schmoes, these morons, but you put on a face, you put on a front because you understand that's your job. But I'm certainly not pretending, not at all. Again, like I say, ironically, sometimes I have ups, sometimes I have downs. That's the beauty of being a human. You never know what you're going to go to get. But pretending, I'm not going to accept. Sick of him? Absolutely. I'd be sick of me too. And we move on to William Domine, who I like to think was the Italian founder of Domino's. This is a really good one. Because he says, why on earth should I listen to someone about fitness when they look about as in shape as a tomato? Bro, you shouldn't. I tell you right now. I'm not the biggest fan of my own physique. We talked about it before, but I don't care. It is what it is. Body dysmorphia for the win. If you've honestly looked at me and gone, that guy is shaped like a fruit, like a tomato, bro, you've done the right thing. You've left that comment. Hopefully you flubbed off. Never come back. You are 100% correct. If you ever see a giant tomato talking to you, ignore all of its advice, mostly because you're probably on acid. And David McDonald had a very, very specific one, very succinct. He just said, live ups and downs suck. And I had to get this one in here because, of course, when we go to live events over at What Culture Wrestling, we do live ups and downs, which I totally understand. It's just a bunch of people making noise as I stand there and laugh. But given that we do a hell of a lot. I mean, there's 52 for Raw, there's 52 for SmackDown, so we're already on 104. Then there's another 52 for Dynamite, another 52 for Rampage. So that's at least 200 flipping ups and downs a year. We can have 3 that have a live audience, but David McDonald doesn't like it. But that's okay. If you enjoy the normal protocol when it comes to the show, hopefully the 397 that we do, which follow it, is okay. So David, you're all right. And Brother Esquire really got into the same kind of thing because he said, no, the crowd gets a down. Now straight away, Brother Esquire, I know you're my brother, but you don't have the finger of power. You don't get to give things an up and things are down. That's my job. Stop stealing the gimmick. Also, it's a little creepy. It's a little weird. They didn't let you do the damn show. You should do one with and without the crowd. Are you paying me? Who's paying me? I get paid per video. Why should I have to make an extra one for free just because you don't like it, bro? It's absolute nonsense. And once again, I've already established how many go out there. Just skip one and come back to the next one. I didn't enjoy this one. Oh, he didn't. I'm kidding. You're absolutely allowed to have your opinion. But I do always enjoy it. Someone said, well, I didn't enjoy it, so where's my version? Bro, the world don't revolve around you. Trust me, same with me. It doesn't revolve around me either. They kept chanting and I couldn't get into the video. If I was there, I would have walked off. One guy walks off. Everyone stops. Where's that guy going? What's happened? And it ain't you, it's them. Well, it's both of us, I would say. I encourage it. I like it. But genuinely, I appreciate that feedback. It's good to know. And also, you gave me such a chuckle. So again, you're all right by me. You get a tick. Which brings us on to 3111 Luke, which begs the question, what happened to 3110 Luke? Maybe it's like James Bond. I don't know. Once again, ties into that video. These are so annoying. Fine. And then unsubscribe. Like, you don't want people to unsubscribe, and you do want to make sure you cater to all walks of your audience. But the threat of unsubscribing is so lame. It's not like I'm going to kill you, and you get a gun, and you're like, oh my gosh, things have escalated. It's like, well, you're going to push a button on the screen? I can't do much about that. But thank you very much for letting me know. And half the time, they don't unsubscribe anyway. So it's a lie, and we don't like liars. Oh, wait, there's another one by 311 Luke. I didn't realize this. I just saw the comment. He says, do not want to watch this. What the? Oh, no, wait. There's no grammar here. Sorry. Do not want to watch this. What the hell? Was looking forward to this all day. I roll. Nice, though. See, there's always nice in negativity. They were looking forward to one of my videos all day long, and then I screwed them over. So maybe I am the a-hole in this situation. Hey ho, what are you going to do? I had a great old time. And Keegan Johnson was a very creepy profile picture, by the way. Says, didn't like it. I find it funny. No exclam, no face, no nothing. Just, I have perused this content and decided, nope, it's not for me. Which, once again, that's your power, my friend. You make sure you keep it up. We move on to Terrence Robinson. Maybe he's related to Mrs. Robinson, who said, I like him because he's straight to the point. I'm not a fan at all because of his comedy. Now, this ties into another live SmackDown, another live ups and downs we did for SmackDown when we were in Cardiff. And because we had a live show, I think it was Phil that came up with the idea, really good idea. He said, why don't we just do it like part of the show? Because we've never done that before. I said, that's a really good idea. We've done live wise and stuff, but I thought that was good. So I just spoke into a microphone. I planned a few things, but not much. And then all of a sudden that got turned into me doing comedy. It wasn't me doing comedy, Terrence. I don't mean to ruin your day. And a lot of people had very nice things to say about that video, so I want to shout them out too. But yeah, it wasn't me doing comedy. It was just me talking. So it doesn't matter which side of the fence you come down on. It literally was just me saying things into a mic. That was it. But the fact you construed it as that, I probably think is quite good. Now, things get weird here because Kilogram 2X Gaming, which is always an account you have to worry about, also tied into this. And they said, not funny, lol, trying hard. Once again, these ones get me a little bit. I wasn't trying nothing. I literally just went up there and did what I would do, but I didn't have a script, so I ad-libbed it and I held my phone in my hand. That was it. But it goes to show how people can extrapolate things and all of a sudden go, oh man, this guy's trying so hard. Trying so hard? I had a really good time. I think it went on for 30 minutes, that video, 40 minutes. I had a really good time, and that's all you need to know. And then we move on to G Money, no idea, who said, Simon, give me an address where we can send you shirts that fit. No, I will continue to wear my extra mediums, and you can't do anything about it. Baby Gap for the win. I mean, the real problem with my t-shirts is I get them from a store. This is the largest size they do. I'm not saying, oh, I'm massive or anything like that. I'm just saying, for whatever reason, their t-shirts come up small on me. So what do you want me to do? Stretch them? No. I don't want to do that. And Christopher Lamond says, is he with a horse in that picture? No, he's with a dog. Something wrong with my eyes. Let me save you all some time. Always good, this. Simon wants a job working for Tony. He will always give them all up. Now, of course, he's referring to Tony Khan, who is the owner, the runner, the executive, whatever, of All Elite Wrestling. Let's picture this scenario. That's the last comment as well, so we can have some fun with this one. Let's picture this scenario. AEW starts, Dynamite, Rampage. I know that was a bit later. They're pay-per-views, All Out, Double or Nothing, whatever it may be. And I sit there and go, right, even though there's all these sort of really hardworking and tremendous professional wrestlers who now can have jobs and gigs and, all these other personnel will be going there in order to make this company a success. Maybe if on Thursdays and Saturdays, I stand in front of a camera in England and go up all the time, Tony Khan will watch this and go, well, I have to give this guy a job. Why hasn't he been employed? It is madness. That is such a weird way to think. It's potty. It's potty. It truly, truly is. Now, I always get asked the question, Simon, if you were offered a job by AEW, would you take it? I mean, most probably yes, because that sounds like an incredible opportunity. Wouldn't you want to take it? I think if you didn't take it, you'd massively regret it for the rest of your life, and you never want any regrets. But do I think me pointing towards a cloud is going to have any bearing on that? No, I do not. And for the last time, whether something is good or whether something is bad, I respond to it how I took it. Because sometimes terrible, terrible things happen on wrestling television shows, and I laugh my way through it because it is so shite, and it puts a smile on my face. As long as somebody puts a smile on my face, I don't care if it's good, I don't care if it's bad. Commando is one of my favorite movies by Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you could probably argue that is a travesty, but it's so damn entertaining, so I don't care. Now, quite wonderfully, I wanted to find more comments, but that's all I could find. So if you ever do stumble across one, send it my way, because I like doing these videos. They really do give me a laugh. And as always, I want to make it very clear, you can call me whatever you want. You can come at me. You can say all my videos are crap, and I don't know what I'm talking about, and I've got as much fitness and knowledge as a tomato, and it's all okay. As I've said it once, I say it twice. I feel very lucky that people even give a damn. Honestly, any kind of comment, any kind of like, dislike, tweeting me saying you're a bald a-hole, all good. Actually, bald a-hole doesn't work anymore, saying I'm a piece of crap on the floor and you want to stomp my face in. Maybe not that one, bit violent. But the point is, I love all of this. I'll laugh about this for a long old time, which is why I wanted to share it with you. So thank you very much. Now, please do like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the bell, ding, ding, notification cruise. You know when other videos are going live, there will be a video on the screen. Please do give it a click. Otherwise, grillofmine.com/Simon. Use code Simon, get 10% off. These are supplements I like. And yes, if you do get them using my code, I get a bit of money too. Being transparent, as I said. So that's a way to support the channel, and I appreciate it. At Simon316 on Instagram and Twitter. I think we can start pinning merch again, but I'll do Patreon first. Patreon.com/Simon316. A bunch of reaction videos are going up there right now because we can't do them on YouTube anymore. Boring. Another way to support the channel. SimonMiller.BigCartel.com for merchandise. I'm literally sorting it out this weekend, so I feel confident I can send it out on time. I'm on Cameo if you want to shout out. All of this is in the description and the link below. And that's it. Thank you very much for joining me. I had a rollicking good old time. Keep the hate coming, my friend. Keep the late coming, my friend. Just watch. Please, for the love of everything, watch. Goodbye.